We're in week 3. Week 3 was to find a home for your files. This was kind of a big challenge because we did physical files and we did digital files. So anything from filing files in your filing cabinet, like taxes and bills and pay stubs and paperwork and all kinds of things that way. Files like photo files. Now this could be printed off files or files on your computer or your phone. If you have kids, I'm sure they craft. I'm sure they draw you pictures. I'm sure they come home with stuff from school and it's like, what do you do with that? If you don't have kids like me, you probably, well, you might not, but me personally, I still have all my freaking files from high school and college. I'm sure you saw it in the email. And so it's getting rid of stuff that like you're never going to use again. If you don't see a value in it, if you're never going to use it again, why are you keeping it? Why are you letting it take up so much space? I'm going to show you a little bit of what I did around my house. I have this desk, which is really nice because it has this built-in filing cabinet. And this was actually, like, I couldn't move any paperwork in here because there was so much stuff. So I went through one by one, each folder in here, and I pulled stuff that I no longer needed, like bills from my house in college. If you don't have a filing cabinet, you can use these guys, these little plastic crates. They have filing, like, these aren't hooks, but yeah, kind of like your file folders will fit in there. The other thing I did was I filed pictures. So my friends in Ohio, I have all of them in a tub, Ball State and beyond, college and like life now, my family in here, and then Justin, Ashley, Manny, our pigs are in there. Those are a nice way to get that organized because I know, you know, if you're searching through pictures, it's really hard to find what you're looking for if they're not organized. What else did I do? What else? Oh, I want to show you something my mom made for me. This is a file box. And my mom made this for me. It has all my like stuff from pre-K to 12th grade, and there's a folder for each grade. So my pre-K stuff, my kindergarten stuff, first grade. Oh, I have not gone through this in a while, but I was in a young author's book. This is stuff that you don't want to pitch of your kids, but things that they may want to, you know, go back and look at one day. That's an idea if you have kids and you want to get their files organized. You can do it this way. Limit it to like one box so you don't keep everything. I know my mom got rid of a lot of stuff that I did, but she kept what was important. Those are all physical things. I also talked about some digital ways you can organize your clutter on your computer or your phone. One of them being Google Photos. Google Photos is an awesome app. It's so cool because it backs up all of your pictures that you take. If you haven't downloaded it, definitely recommend it. That way, if you need to get rid of space, if you want to get rid of those pictures on your phone, you can delete them and they're still backed up. I do need to, I haven't done this yet, I need to go through my Google Photos and delete pictures that I just, you know, they're like duplicates, or I just take a lot of pictures, and so things that I don't need anymore. Same with your computer. Get a hard drive, back it up. Your laptop may die on you and may get stolen, God forbid, but if you have it all backed up, then you aren't losing out on your files. I know that's not necessarily like less unless you're going through them, but I would hate for you to lose your stuff. Another thing that I did, which I didn't talk about, was I organized my inbox. I've always had folders in my inbox, but I went through again and created new folders for things for my work email and my personal email, just so I could organize and find things easier. So now I have like a folder for money, and under that is, you know, bills, taxes. When I purchase things, there's different things on there that just keeps it more organized. I know this is a big one. Another time-consuming challenge, so you may still be working on it, which is completely fine. Again, this is like, I'm giving you tips and tricks and tools that you can use to help declutter your life. If you haven't had time yet, I mean, that week that I sent that, I was in Florida the whole week for work, and so I haven't gone through my school files, my like 1.5 tubs of those, but it's on my list of things to do. So just because you haven't done it yet, don't feel like you can't do it because it's past the week and we started a new challenge. You can always go back and revisit it. Even if when we're in the next month, you can always go back. Don't feel like this is, you know, cut and dry, you have to do it by a certain date. That's totally not it. This is at your own pace, but we're just taking it week by week so we can break everything down and make it achievable. Okay, that's week 3.